Chris Rose with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Titans and Ravens squared off in a rematch of last year's playoff game, but the outcome remained the same. Despite forcing overtime, the Ravens still had no answer for Derrick Henry, who rumbled for 133 yards and a 29-yard walk-off touchdown. The Colts also needed overtime in their 4-31 comeback win against the Packers. The loss knocks Green Bay from the number one seed in the NFC. That spot now belongs to New Orleans, who grounded the Falcons in their 24-9 win. Taysom Hill ran for 2 scores in his first win as the Saints starter. The Cowboys kept their playoff hopes alive with a surprising 31-28 upset of the Vikings. Pittsburgh is still perfect on the season after cruising to a 27-3 win in Jacksonville. The Chiefs avoided a sweep by the Raiders thanks to a last-minute score from Mahomes Kelsey in their 35-31 win. And the Chargers won a one-possession game. They took down the Jets 34-28. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Napa know-how. At Napa, you can get 20% off 3 or more items with a $4.99 Napa tool bag. Yep, 20% off power tools, 20% off wipers, 20% off oil, and more. It's a whole bag of tricks. Well, actually, it's one trick over and over again, but it's a good one, saving you 20% on 3 or more items. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations, exclusions apply. May not be combined with other offers. Offer ends 11/30/20.
Well, I believe we mentioned this is AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. And, Gene, it is a Monday.
Yep. Comes after Sunday.
I think it does that most every week.
Most every week is.
Yeah.
In fact, I haven't been around for a week that it was different yet.
Okay. Now, does the week start on Sunday or does it start on Monday?
Depends on who you're talking to.
I suppose. New study out. It shows swimming is the most effective exercise for weight loss. Yeah, I mean, you can't dispute the facts. It's got to be true. I mean, have you ever seen a fat fish?
Are you accusing, have you ever seen a fat swimmer, huh?
Oh, okay. Yes, working on losing weight. And in a follow-up study, walking is the best form of daily exercise to fight depression.
I can believe it.
Yeah, but watching TV news, that'll have the opposite effect, right?
That'll make you go faster.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to catch them.
Yeah. So I've got the perfect gift for someone in your life who has everything.
Okay.
Next year, you can take a submarine trip down to the wreck of the Titanic.
I'm assuming that is true.
Yeah, for about $150,000.
They've got probably a sum that I won't say confiscated, that they purchased or whatnot, some investors, and decided they'd give it a try.
Sure. Well, they've been down there over and over and over, so might as well, charge.
Yeah, they know the way down there, and what they did is they just painted arrows so that they could follow them back and forth.
But now, the way I'm thinking, somebody should make up a dummy that looks like Leonardo DiCaprio and tie it to the ship.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's already been thought about.
Yes, we'll give that a try.
Great move.
Okay. We've got birthdays. By the way, today is Cashew Day. Bless you.
Okay.
Cashews. And it's also Espresso Day.
Wow, I don't know which is more exciting. Espresso Day or Cashew Day?
How about cashew-flavored espresso?
Hey, it's worth a try.
Yeah. I like cashews. Espresso is okay. I prefer just straight coffee.
Grind up those cashews.
Yeah.
Mix them with the coffee grounds. And who knows, you might be able to take somebody on a ride to see.
Yes.
Yeah, the Titanic.
Okay. Well, let's see. Big shot birthdays today. Actor Franco Nero. He was in Camelot, among others, is 79. Bruce Hornsby, 6, no word on the range. Actor Maxwell Caulfield is 61. Actor John Henton, 60. Actor Sally Richardson Whitfield, 53. Actor Oded Fehr is 50. Actor Paige Kennedy, 44. Actor Kelly Brook, 41. Actor Lucas Grabeel is 36. Miley Cyrus has made it to 28 somehow. Actor Austin Majors, 25, and actor Olivia Cavil is 18.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings without.
What do I do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is over.
Dude.
Going to a concert, school, having dinner with friends. Take better care of each other. Support local shops and stores. Offering more help to others. This should be over soon.
We're celebrating our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Andy Mane, Promise Martinez, Greg Bentley, Maria Campos, Roxanne Torres, Duwan Hart, Gustavo Silva, Debbie Jepson, Brezon, Claudio Garcia, Evelia Sanchez, Felipe Vega, Aaron Carter, Lola Campos, Ariana Sweet, Kathy Greck, CJ Brown, Debbie Freer, Dennis Morita, Henry Monroy, Joan Jenks, Kim Freer, Marcy Rios, Marilyn Miles, Monica Villegas, and Harley DeBolt. Happy birthday from KXO.
Happy
birthday. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade will be a TV-only event with no spectators. Kind of takes the fun out of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, so they'll have the parade. Everything will be blocked off so people can't get access to see it in person.
Yes.
Basically, that's what they're going to do.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, I have a suggestion for parades in the valley. Okay? Some big helium balloons and people tied to the balloons with super soaker squirt guns spraying the crowd with Purell.
Yeah, Purell. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Just rub your hands together and you're sanitized.
I suppose. Okay. Well, we can give it a shot. So let's see. Thanksgiving is this Thursday. And a reminder, it's not too early to take the turkey out of the freezer.
Probably not. Yeah.
No.
If you wait one more day, you could be in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, unless you like dark meat on the outside, cooked to perfection, and frozen white meat on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course, you can help it along. You can stick it in a bath of very warm water, and that will expedite the defrosting.
It will if you forget.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We've got real news. Are you ready?
We certainly do. Votes are in the news, local votes, and we've got an update on the COVID-19. Okay, we can do this. It's a look at world and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. The TSA says it screened about 3 million airline passengers since Friday, despite the new COVID surge. Brown University's Dr. Ashish Jha.
If you can avoid traveling, you absolutely should. I see every year. We're not doing it this year. We're staying home.
AstraZeneca becomes the third drug company to unveil a coronavirus vaccine. Lead researcher Dr. Andrew Pollard.
When we used the regimen where we gave a half dose first and then gave a full dose as the second dose a month later, we had much higher protection, about 90% protection.
President-elect Biden plans to announce the first members of his cabinet tomorrow. CBS News confirms he'll tap longtime aide Tony Blinken to be Secretary of State. UVA political analyst Larry Sabato.
I think that's to send a clear signal abroad that America's policies will be returning to What was the norm post-World War II?
CBS News Brief. I'm Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a Yorkie premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news: as COVID-19 cases surge and more restrictions are implemented, it's increasing the pressure on business owners. With San Francisco potentially heading for the purple tier soon, it will hurt local dining establishments. Pete Sitnick is managing partner of Epic and Waterfront Restaurants.
From a business owner's standpoint, it's like we're getting punched in the gut every single day.
Meanwhile, Los Angeles County has announced it's shutting down all dining at restaurants, breweries, and bars for at least 3 weeks starting Wednesday night. Residents are understanding.
I feel bad for the restaurants, but, I understand why they have to make these rules. It's just gotten so bad.
The businesses will still be able to offer takeout, a drive-through, and delivery services. And 2 adults have been killed, 3 others seriously injured after a vehicle crashed into a barrier overnight on the 110 freeway in Los Angeles. Witnesses say the vehicle was traveling at about 70 miles an hour at the time of the accident. Steve Clausen, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
I'm Dr. Andrea Russo, a cardiologist. Maybe you're waiting to talk to your doctor right now, but if you're having an irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, don't wait. This could be a serious condition like atrial fibrillation, which can make you about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you're having these symptoms, don't wait. Talk to a doctor by phone, online, or in person.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
JCPenney's Black Friday is on now. Save on thousands of deals across the store and at jcp.com. Eat it fast. Pick up your order with free curbside. Score the absolute best savings with this week's extra 30% off coupon. Use it to get select cozy outerwear for the family for just $19.99. Or to shop sparkling diamonds and more. You'll save up to 80% on all fine jewelry. Joy, comfort, peace. JCPenney. Offer valid 11/23 to 11/28. Conditions and exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, with the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane guaranteed. Talk to your Quick Lane service advisor.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning, the Imperial County Elections Department released updated numbers from the November 3rd general election. These are local results. As of Sunday, 2 local races remain close. The race for the 2nd seat on the Heber Elementary School Board sees some separation. Helen Diaz Molina has 676 votes, extending her lead over Claudette Miranda to 77 votes. The previous update showed a 2-vote advantage for Molina. The race for the 3rd seat on the El Centro City Council got a little bit tighter. Efrain Silva has 5,032 votes to Edgar Garcia's 5,006. Silva's lead now is 26 votes. This is not a final tally. As the count continues, according to the state mandates, the election must be certified by December 3rd of 2020. California Highway Patrol is investigating an accident that was reported on Saturday afternoon. The CHP received a report of an overturned vehicle on Highway 7 south of Blythe checkpoint at about 4:46 p.m. Arriving officers were told the driver apparently got out of the wreck in another vehicle. At about 5:30 p.m., the wrecked vehicle was reported stolen in San Diego. The incident remains under investigation. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Raleigh and Elsco service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are ready to take care of your automotive needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Continuing with more local news, a driver fell asleep in a fast food drive-thru and ended up in jail. At about 10 a.m. Friday morning, employees at a fast food restaurant on South Imperial Avenue in El Centro reported a man had apparently fallen asleep while waiting in the drive-thru lane, and they could not awaken him. The El Centro police were called, and they were able to wake him up. They then arrested the 25-year-old man on charges including being a felon in possession of a firearm after a .22 caliber Derringer was found in his possession. A Zoom meeting of the City Council of Calipatria will be held. That meeting is scheduled for November the 24th. It'll get underway at 6 p.m. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
The holidays are bustling with activity. Handle it all with Happy Honda Days. Bringing skis to the cabin? The Honda CR-V and HR-V make it easy. Take on the season with financing as low as 0.9% APR on the 2020 CR-V and as low as 1.9% APR on the 2021 HR-V on select models for well-qualified buyers.
See your Southwest Desert Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
It's page 2 of the local news and in-depth weather. And it's all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David or Jose for information on life insurance, health insurance, Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Continuing with more local news, the number of Imperial County residents infected with the coronavirus continues to grow. According to the Imperial County Public Health Department, as of Friday, there are 1,036 active cases of COVID in the county. This is up from 1,023 reported the day before. The number of deaths has remained at 353 for 3 days. Imperial County and local healthcare providers have been gearing up to handle the current spike in COVID-19 cases, as well as preparing for an anticipated jump following the Thanksgiving holiday. El Centro Regional Medical Center, with the assistance of the state of California, has completed a temporary 50-bed facility on the north side of the hospital campus. The beds are available for medical and surgical patients as needed. Pioneers Memorial Hospital, also with assistance from the state, has also been added temporary beds to increase capacity for expected additional patients. An alternate care site at Imperial Valley College was reopened on Thursday and has already seen patients transferred to the facility. In addition to COVID patients in local hospitals, this weekend is traditionally one of the busiest for the local facilities because of the large number of off-roads that converge on the Imperial Valley Desert. And speaking of COVID-19 testing is available through OptumServe in Imperial County. The test is at no cost and is available for residents of all ages. The testing is available Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. You need to register. The tests are given at the Brawley Senior Center, 575 J Street in Brawley. You can call 888-634-1123. And a special IID board meeting is scheduled. It will be a closed session meeting. The meeting will be held this morning at 9 a.m. There is only one item on the agenda. Staff will seek direction on the proposed project labor agreement with trade councils and IBEW Local 47. Action will be taken at this meeting. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Kelly with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, a couple of weather systems will move through the region this week. The main impacts will be cooler temperatures and breezy winds at times. The first system moves through today and tomorrow, and the second one Thursday and Friday. However, both systems are expected to remain dry for the forecast area, but temperatures will lower to normal readings by tomorrow. And by Friday, highs in the Imperial and Yuma valleys will be in the upper 60s. A warming trend begins over the weekend. 82 our high yesterday, 54 the low. Sunny today with a high near 82. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, increasing to 10 to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 50. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast after midnight. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 74. North-northeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. We have 57 degrees and 48% our relative humidity. Wind out of the southwest at 5 to 7 miles per hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
The season of savings starts now at your San Diego County Ford dealer's extended Black Friday Sell-a-thon. We're offering a huge deal on the Ford F-150 for not 1 day, not 2 days, but a full 11 days. That's more chances than ever to get a big deal on the best-selling full-size pickup in California. Plus, when you drive home a new F-150, we'll give you a bonus, a $500 Amazon.com gift card to help you make the holidays right. That's the best offer of the season on F-150 from the best-selling brand in America, plus a $500 Amazon.com gift card. Based on IHS Market total listed vehicle registrations for the standard pickup segment CYTV November 2019, based on 2019 CY total sales. $100 Amazon.com gift card will be sent to a valid customer email address for vehicle purported. See Amazon.com/GC-legal. Customer $500 open bonus cash in lieu of the Amazon gift card. Valid on lease or purchase of selected 2021 model year Ford vehicles in stock by 11/30/2020. Excludes Super Duty, Escape, PHEV, Bronco, Mach-E, Shelby, Mustang, and Raptor. See with qualifications and details. So come to your San Diego County Ford dealers Black Friday Sell-a-thon or shop online at buyfordnow.com. But hurry, it all ends November 30th.
And it's sports time. NFL action yesterday. The Eagles and the Browns went at it, and the Browns picked up the win, 22-17. But then most everybody's beating the Eagles these days. Saints topped the Falcons 24-9. The team in Washington beat the Bengals 20-9. Panthers shut out the Lions 20-0. The Lions are going to fire their coach and look for somebody new. Again, Steelers jumped on the Jaguars 27-3. Titans in overtime beat the Ravens 30-24. Texans topped the Patriots 27-20. Broncos beat the Dolphins 20-13. Meanwhile, it was the Colts 34, the Packers 31 in overtime. Cowboys surprised the Vikings 31-28. Oh, the Chargers held on, and they beat the Jets 34-28. And the Chiefs, it was a great game. Chiefs did beat the Raiders 35-31 when it was all over. Don't forget Monday Night Football coming up tonight. The Rams and the Buccaneers. We got game, and this will be a good one. Yeah, starting at 4 this evening on 12:30, the Rams and the Buccaneers.
Practice the drums, feed your fish, just finish. Finally finish last class of the day. Thank you. Finish your home with your brothers, take them to McDonald's, and get burgers and chicken McNuggets. Makes you the best sister ever meal. There's a meal for every moment at McDonald's, especially when you buy one of your faves and get another for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's.
I'm loving it.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Well, Frank Gore, the NFL's third all-time leading rusher, doesn't know if he'll be playing football next season at 37. He wants to make the most of the time he has left in the game. For now, that means one goal. That's a win, a single win. The Jets haven't won a game this year. He does not want to go out 0-16. Meanwhile, in other football news, Tua Tagovailoa benched for Ryan Fitzpatrick in the fourth quarter, but he remains the Dolphins quarterback. Tagovailoa was, relegated to the bench in Sunday's 2013 loss to the Broncos, and a move head coach Brian Flores said was not injury-related. And Arizona State is withdrawing from this week's Empire Classic. Sources told ESPN following the news that Baylor's basketball Scott Drew tested positive for COVID-19. And in an unprecedented meeting, a delegation of 5 NBA players and several officials from the National Basketball Players Association are at the Vatican today for a private audience with Pope Francis to discuss their on social issues. And, another big celebrity golf match set this week. No Tiger Woods. Yeah, but don't worry. Charles Barkley will be there. Barkley's golf swing is, being nice, quite interesting, okay? Reminds me a lot of my own golf swing, so I'm not going to make any jokes about that. But Barkley, the other players are NBA champion Steph Curry and 2-time Super Bowl winner Peyton Manning. They're poking fun at the big mound of rebound. That's it. Don't forget Monday Night Football, the Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tonight on AM 1230.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs. From business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Street and 100 South 11th Street in Elsa and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by the Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. Well, add another possible coronavirus vaccine. AstraZeneca Oxford say their vaccine is up to 90% effective, according to late-stage trials. And the first coronavirus immunizations could come as early as December 12th, says the head of the Federal Vaccine Development Program. And the FDA has added the antibody Regeneron cocktail to their list of emergency approved use authorizations. Taking a look at the markets, well, the market's showing a lot of green right now as hope for COVID vaccines bolsters the buying mood despite the rising hospitalizations. The Dow Jones Industrial Average right now up 235 points, 9,499. S&P 500 up 17.5 at 3,575. And the NASDAQ is at 11,880, up almost 26 points. Gold down $38.80 an ounce, and oil is up 51 cents a barrel.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspections, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 82, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, picking up to 10 to 15 miles an hour this afternoon, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 15, breezy with a west wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming southeast after midnight. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 74, northeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. And we have 58 degrees, 47 relative humidity, wind out of the southwest at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you this morning by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
Volunteers with the Hacienda Scholarship Fund once again will be providing a Thanksgiving dinner to the less fortunate people in Imperial Valley. This year, due to COVID-19, you can pick up your meal at Hacienda Snack Bar, 941 K Street in Brawley. They're doing a drive-through from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. 4 meals per vehicle, please. Hacienda Scholarship Fund is a nonprofit organization that helps our youth of Imperial Valley. And events like this, to donate, you can call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542, or stop by Hacienda Snack Bar.
We are KXO, El Centro, California. CBS News next, brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center. We're ready and open to serve your family.
Is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank. I'm Peter. The CDC's plea not to travel this Thanksgiving week. TSA says it screened some 3 million airline passengers over the weekend, with yesterday its busiest since March. Crowds aren't up to normal holiday week standards, but surprising to this flyer at LAX.
There's a lot more people here than I thought would be here.
CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
Millions of people are going to fly or drive to see relatives this Thanksgiving, and that has health experts very worried about the potential of a deadly COVID surge just in time for Christmas.
AAA estimates some 50 million people will travel this week, about 10% fewer than last year. AstraZeneca says its coronavirus vaccine has been proven highly effective in late-stage trials. Brown University Health Dean Dr. Ashish Jha says this vaccine, as well as those from Pfizer and Moderna, could get FDA approval quickly.
We've been stockpiling a lot of these vaccines. They've got to go through approval. The data's got to be reviewed carefully. But I think just given the urgency of the time we are in, there's no reason to think we can't get that timeline done for approval by December 11th.
The president-elect is expected to announce 2 former Obama administration officials to key appointments for his own. University of Virginia politics professor Larry.
They've worked with President-elect Biden in his prior roles as senator and as vice president. That's especially true for the new Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, and the National Security Advisor, Jake Sullivan.
The formal announcements are expected tomorrow. Federal safety officials have called out General Motors for trying to avoid recalling millions of vehicles with defective and potentially deadly airbags. WWJ's Jeff Gilbert in Detroit.
These are some of GM's most popular vehicles, big pickups, big SUVs, 6 million of them. GM has said its internal investigations have shown they were safe, but National Highway Traffic Safety Administration investigators said they should be recalled. GM has now decided to abide by the federal authorities at a cost of about $1.2 billion.
People with plant-based diets often say their eating habits are healthier than those who aren't. New study suggests they may be wrong. CBS's Vicki Parker.
The long-term study found vegetarians and pescatarians are about 25% more likely to fracture their hip than people who eat red meat. And vegans, people who will only eat plant-based foods, no dairy, eggs, or fish, have more than twice the risk.
Checking Wall Street, the Dow is up 238 points. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One NA.
With no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like Taylor Swift choosing what to wear.
It's looking kind of chilly out today. I think I'll go with a cardigan.
Yep, even easier than that. And with our top-rated app, you can bank anytime, anywhere, making Capital One an even easier decision. That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
New consumer accounts only. Approval required. Terms apply. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
So the weather is just all over the place lately, right? One day it's hot, and the next day it was windy for a while. It's like, make up your mind already. Drivers who switch to Progressive could save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
CBS's Deborah Rodriguez has a wrap-up of the American Music Awards.
Taylor Swift won AMA Artist of the Year for the third year in a row and explained why she couldn't pick up her prize in person.
I'm actually re-recording all of my old music in the studio where we originally recorded it.
A touche to Scooter Braun, the man who owns masters of her first 6 albums. Megan Thee Stallion brought her body-positive message to the stage. She won Favorite Rap Hip-Hop Song. The Weeknd performed and accepted the award for Favorite Soul R&B Song in a full-face bandage. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
SpaceX had hoped to pull off its third launch in a week last night, but scrubbed after a glitch came up less than an hour before liftoff at Cape Canaveral. They'll try again tonight for a Falcon 9 rocket carrying 60 satellites for the company's internet service. Forecast 80% favorable. 9:34 Eastern Time liftoff time. I'm Peter King, CBS News.
At El Centro Regional Medical Center, we're ready and open to care for you and your family. We want to assure you that ECRMC is doing everything possible to keep you safe and healthy. As part of these efforts, we now offer the convenience of telemedicine. Skip the waiting room and visit your doctor on your phone, tablet, or computer instead. Don't delay the care you need. Make an appointment today by calling us at 760-482-5000. ECRMC, open to care.
CBS News presented by El Centro Regional Medical Center. ECRMC, open to care.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.
Imperial County Air Pollution Control District provides you with air quality reports daily. How is your air quality today? Check current air quality conditions in Imperial County at imperialvalleyair.org. You can sign up for free air quality alerts to be delivered directly to your email address, or you can download the Air Quality Alert app to your mobile device today. Stay informed with Imperial County Air Pollution Control District.